Hey, thank you guys. Thank you for letting me know no audio. Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name's Louie. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. I said let me know if you can hear me or see me. You obviously couldn't. Sorry about that. We just got done recording the podcast, and so I have my audio muted because we use a different source and stuff. So, yeah, just hanging out and cracking open some boxes for the singles site. CaptainsMarket.com. I figured I got to do it anyway. Might as well hop on and stream. We didn't have any content today, and so I feel bad about that. I like making content for you guys. Ramnos Dragon Engine. That's card sweet. We pulled our first of the numbered serialized cards here earlier today. Blackblade Reforged 234 of 500. So we'll see what else we get out of a case that we've pulled one of those. This is all the same case. So hope you guys are doing well. Hope your days are going well. And we'll see what we can get here on stream. Not selling packs, just... Oh, this is a weird pack. Look at that. 4 of the cards upside down. Super weird. Need an ink eye. Anyway, yeah. So far this set's been interesting. We've opened a ton of product, have a ton of singles. I think it's going pretty well. We've got a decent number of sales already. People seem interested in the singles. Sealed products still not, moving a lot. Thanks, Devin. Hopefully you can, I'm hearing some rumors that there's some clumping happening with the serialized stuff. So if that's the case, maybe we'll see another serialized card here. But we've gotten a lot of good stuff already. We've done, so like when you open boxes at this volume as a store, it loses a little bit of the like excitement for pulls because you're less like, you're just grinding. I mean, we did 100 and did we do 200 boxes? We did a ton of boxes of, I can't even remember, of the last set of I can't talk. I'm exhausted. We did a bunch of, oh man, one with the multiverse. Look, double mythics already. We had a bunch of boxes of what was that last set? I'm like completely brain farting right now. Another 3 mythic pack. That pack was loaded. And we did a ton of boxes of it, and it's so much different. This is so much different because that you were for that you were just looking for the fetch land, the shock lands, and so this is so much different. So much more about hitting the wide side of things. These are tanking already, but lots of things to pull. Still lots of interest, I think, in the set. And Infinity. That's what I was trying to think of. I could not pull it out, man. I could not. I just spent an hour and 20 minutes on the podcast with the guys, so I could not pull out any more brain power. But in that set, you're just opening for 2 rares and then all of the shock lands. And this, there's so much more to do in terms of listing the cards, and this is a big endeavor for stores to do singles. Ratchet and a Soul Partition, but I think it's going well, and I think it's going to be a good. I think it's going to be a good win to burn through some product. So far, I've gotten a serialized card. I've gotten 2 of the Shattered Glass foil creatures. You've seen one of them in the video, and then last night I pulled another one out of a random box that I just opened. And so it's going to be super interesting to see as we do here. We're going to do a full case on the stream tonight, hopefully, if I can make it. We're gonna do a full case, and it'll be interesting to see if there is case hits, like a sealed case hit, or if it's a little bit more random than that in terms of the product. I'm hearing some people who opened up a case. I'm trying to get a qualification from them. Is it a master case of 24 boxes? But they pulled 3 of the 3 of these cards in their case, and it seems like there might be some clumping, which is a rumor that's going around. So I just wanted to live stream while we open. But serialized cards, yeah. Serialized cards look cool. I think the Shattered Glass look cool. I wish the serialized card had different artwork It's the only kind of gripe I have with it. I wish I had different artwork, but it looks cool. What have you guys been doing? What have you been hanging out with today? How are your lives going? What are you excited about in Brothers War this weekend? Man, look at how bad the sorter tray was on that crap. Every pack, it's like the first couple cards are completely a mess. Mishra's Bauble and the foil. That's a good one. Jetfire. Ooh, and a Root Pathfinder. Working on a project and waiting for this set release. Are you doing a pre-release? Where are you going to pre-release? We're doing pre-release at the store this weekend. I'm excited for Friday night, and then we're going to do draft on Saturday. I think I'm more excited for draft. I'm excited for these lands too. I think the lands are being, like, nobody's talking about these lands. I think they look pretty cool. Tell us about my transform. I haven't made a transformer deck. We're talking about it though. Ooh, Optimus Prime, Shattered Glass, non-foil, and a Howling Mine. Lexington, Kentucky. Buying stuff 25 years older than this. Yeah, we had a conversation on the podcast a couple minutes ago, and we'll do it on Sunday, or you'll see it on Friday. But George really thinks that people are going to want to collect full sets of these serialized cards. That's a really interesting dilemma. If that happens, I think those will pump. I just don't know. Mystic Forge. Does that money go to like older reserve list stuff instead? An Optimus Prime foil. I think that money probably gravitates higher up, don't you think? All right, that was a box. Man, you crank through these boxes. Oh, that was a schematic Mystic Forge. I love that. Man, that subset, I think it's gonna be super interesting to see how that performs compared to like the Mystical Archives. The Mystical Archives, there's the same number of cards from the Strixhaven Mystical Archive, and it'll be super interesting to see how that performs. But Psychosis Crawler and a Soundwave Sonic Spy. See, like, I don't know, Serpent foil Mythic. So I ripped 2 collector boxes before I started streaming earlier today before dinner, and they were just in the pile. Then I've already burned through a box. They were just already in the pile. We opened 70 set boxes today. Shout out to Anthony in the comment section helping me open. Thanks, buddy. We opened 70 set boxes today. All those singles should be already up on the website. All right, so this is the duplication I'm seeing. Once you start getting some of these, this is super interesting. Like, all right, you're kind of seeing it live a little bit. Once you start getting one of these, you tend to get them in clumps. It's very intriguing to see it. Yeah, we got a Blackblade Reforged, a serialized card. So, pretty sweet. Pretty dope. Sorry if I'm opening slow. I sort while I open to kind of make it easier when I go to scan these cards in. So the priority here, unfortunately, foil Diabolic Intent. Nice. Foil Diabolic Intent. The main goal here is not the stream, unfortunately. Sorry. The main goal is to get through here and get all these boxes open and singles listed before tomorrow night. I'd like to get my cards listed and on the website for anybody who is looking for them, both locally to help encourage people to come to pre-release if they're trying to get cards and that kind of thing. We're doing like a in-store, Teferi full foil box topper version. We're doing a promo this weekend where it's like 15% off singles. So I'm trying to make sure we have anything anybody would want. Also, obviously, it's better financially to get through product early on release. And instead of selling boxes like on TCG Player, I decided to go the singles route just to see how it goes. And I figured it's good content too. See, double foil or double mythic there too. Urza and the full art Ivory Tower. It's gonna be interesting to see how this set performs. It's got so much going for it, man. It's got the foily, you know, the Strixhaven-esque thing. It's got the Brothers War that's like a secret layer built into a set. It's got incredible regular lore for Magic the Gathering. It's got a lot of stuff going for it. I'm very intrigued. What did I do here? Oh, those just go up there. Very intrigued to see long term how the set performs. Helm of the Host. And another one of like the Transformers cards are just wild, dude. They're just like insane. The prize on Friday, I think we're doing a box. I posted it. I think we're doing a full box to the winner, if I remember correctly. Set box, maybe draft box. Probably a set box. I can't remember exactly what I said. It's in the post. Another, like, there's just so much going for it. It's almost like, is there too much going for it? Is there too many hits? Is it gonna make so many, you know? Yeah, artifact heavy sets always do well, and like also iconic artifacts that are like, you know, from the history of the game that people want already. One with all right, see, another double. This happens. Listen, I've been opening a lot of packs, so maybe I'm just like starting to see things, but this happens all the time. The duplicate of the mythics. I'm starting to see a lot of weird set things here with the sorting, and it makes me very worried that the rumors of things being clumped with the special versions might be true. Like if these are clumped, that's going to be so interesting for the market. And that's the rumor. That's the rumor that like this is one of the reasons I'm streaming, because I wanted to see is it true, and have it out there for people to see if we do see some duplication or whatever in that. I'm having a hard time remembering where that pile is. Great card, iconic card, Sundering Titan. Awaken the Woods. What does this one do? Create Forest Dryad and land creature tokens. Pretty good. This is a pretty strong set, especially Commander players. Getting a collector box, pal, huh? Like to hear it. Vicious Bauble, Cornucopia, Chromatic Lantern. I would love a serialized Chromatic Lantern. This is one of my favorite artifacts in the set. Just a card that you want in every commander, right? Like any 3-color commander, it's like an auto includes. Great card. Great card. Ornithopter, Swiftfoot, Quicksilver Amulet, Mesmeric Orb. There we go. We got foil shiny orb. I love the retro frames. Big fan. Big fan. I kind of wish they did the not the etch, the like where it's a different textured on those frames. I think that would have been a little cool, but I'm guessing it's a little bit more expensive for them or something. Sigil of Valor, Ivory Tower, Ashnod's Altar. I've sold so many of these already. Card is pumping. And another Soundwave. All right. That's the end of that box. We're burning through boxes. Oh, that doesn't go here. What do you guys want to chat about? Portal of the Phyrexian. I don't have a knife in here. I should really go get my knife from the garage. It was shipping today. Portal of the Phyrexian. Yeah, they don't have the retro of that though. That's just one of the new ones in the set, right? Super interesting to see that they didn't really. I don't think there's a single one of those in the retro frame from the new set. That's actually an interesting topic. Swiftfoot Boots, Soul Cage Sun. That card used to be worth a lot more than it currently is. I kind of feel like these particular are not going to hold up very well. There just seems to be so many of them. You seem to pull a ton of them. And it just doesn't seem like that's a super popular. I don't know. The demand for those is going to be interesting. Skitterbean Battalion, foil mythic. Urza's Workshop. This is really cool. Bringing the Urza lands, making them better, I think, for Commander. Millstone. Key to the City. Another big giant mech from Transformers. Transformers, more than eat meets the eye. Yeah, that card, Portal Phyrexia. So good. Very powerful. Expensive though. Expensive mana cost. So, yeah, we'll see how it performs. The set's going to be, I think it's going to be fun to play. I'm excited to draft again. I'm super excited for that. Eldrazi's are going to get pumped. I do not want to play against the Eldrazi deck. See, we're not getting any like mythic rare combinations in that slot. Go to Lotus. Aetherflux Reservoir. There we go. That's a good hit. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's up, Vex4? How you doing, my friend? Thank you for being here. See, we're not getting any mythic rare section. It's always mythic. Mind's Eye. Jetfire. I know, when you open this much product, you start seeing things like that. And it's like, is it intentional? Is it an accident? Like, I don't know. You start like wondering, is there issues in the sorting? And how does that affect? Oh, wait, see? Look, happened again. Mythic. I'm not making things up. I'm not just spitballing. I bet you we start getting some more of these again. Ready? Unwinding Clock. Beautiful. Hey, thanks, Vex4. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here, trying to grind out content and be a content creator. A lot of work. Not always feel like it's going well. It's nice to have some encouragement, man. Thank you. Archie? Oh, maybe I'm wrong about that. Root Path. Lanes you control and main cards in your library are basic. That's pretty cool, so you can fetch for anything. You're welcome, my friend. Wish that all thing went better, but here we are. Mishra's Bauble. Beautiful. It'll be interesting to see how a card like Mishra's Bauble handles a reprint like this. Ashnod. There's just going to be so many of them. It'll be interesting to see like how a reprint affects it. A heavy, like this is going to be this is a heavy reprint for a card like Mishra's Bauble. I think was it in Double Masters before? I would guess we have one by now on the website. I don't know. Some of my employees were opening packs today, so I don't know exactly what we pulled, but I'm guessing if you go to GavDansMarket.com and you look at the singles, we probably have it listed already. Be my guess. I missed a Perilous Vault there. My bad, guys. I can't type right now. Let me get my phone. I'll link the. I should do that anyway. Link the website. Yeah, we pulled two of these bad boys, and then one of the serialized cards. I'm gonna put the if you're looking for singles, I'm just gonna put my website there, and then it's you're able to navigate to the singles side of the website there if you're interested in buying singles. Obviously, it'd be great. Pulled tons of Transformers, but 2 of the Shattered Glass already, and then one of the serialized cards. Oh, see, all right, I was wrong in that instance. So that time it didn't happen. So maybe that's the first time I've seen it, though. You know, it's the first time I've seen it. You get tons of Transformers cards in here. What's an artifact I wish was in this set? Man, that's a good question. An artifact I wish was in this set. I gotta make sure I don't pick an artifact that is in this set. Dieball Content. Artifact I wish was in this set. So I wish, I gotta think about that. I want my answer to be good. I want my answer to be thoughtful and intentional and have a reason for it. Artifact I wish was in this set. Like Chrome Mox, I think. Like something chasey like that. I know they just did the secret layer Chrome Mox. But something that like is really needed. Alright, that was the rest of that case. So that was the one we pulled this from. And now we're going to start on a full master case. That was the 3 boxes left over from a sub case. So interesting, we did not hit a duplicate. I have no clue how rare those cards are. Lotus Petal would have been good. I have, like, it's so hard to evaluate how often we should be hitting and what the value of these super chasey cards is. And that's one of the things I want to figure out. Like, nobody has sold any of these super shiny cards yet. And it's going to be interesting to see where the market falls on it. So I have some offers on Optimus Prime, but I don't want to rip anybody off. I don't want to shortchange anybody, myself. Like, it's so hard to figure out. Like, I'm probably one of the first people to pull the Optimus Prime. Pulled it on like what, Monday. So like it's weird to try to figure out how do you value this, because who knows how rare it is. You know, now that people are cracking open boxes, we should start seeing what the true rarity of that is. Is it as rare as like the red neon ink cards? I have no clue. That'd be interesting. Sorry, I moved my packs here. Have you guys seen any, your LGSs or anything opening packs? How's it been going for them? Have you gotten your hands on some early packs somehow? Lotus Petal is a great card. Brody, what's your answer? Thanos? Maze Mine Tomb. Oh, swords. That's a good idea, Christopher. I like that take. That's a good take. The swords would have been cool in the set. Can you imagine having a serialized sword? Like that, that's a cool thought. Gold Bug. This could be a terrible idea, opening this many packs, but gotta do something with them. I could make content, so yeah. Gilded Lotus. I always think Gilded Lotus should be a mythic. It's not that good though. It's like when I pull it, it's like Lotus. Yeah. Hey, awesome, Justin. We are open until 11 on Saturday. I can't promise that I will be there until 11 on Saturday though. But we'll be open until 11 on Saturday. I don't know exactly what my day on Saturday looks like, but come hang out. Love to see you. I just got all mixed up there. Yeah, we're open like noon to 11 on Saturday and 4 to 11 on Fridays. And then during the week, lesser hours. Oh man, I've been opening packs all week. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired. But like this is one of those things, like it's release week. It's a release week for 3 sets too. Like this is Pokemon Flesh and Blood and Magic the Gathering release weekend. This is a busy time if you're a store owner. Like I'm like very much looking forward to getting all this stuff inventoried and being able to just like hopefully sit back and enjoy the set a little bit. Sarnith Great Worm, a 6-cost trample for 7/6. Create a tapped Power Stone. That's pretty good. Landfall trigger. Icy Manipulator. That's a cool one. Their choice. I would love to be a fly in the wall when they chose the cards, just to listen to them and like why they chose the ones they did. Mishra's Bauble. It would have been super interesting to just like listen to their discussion and like, no, yes, no. How is the business side of things going? This is a bad time, my friend. This is not a. Would not say this is a good. Oh, see, all right. So we're portal. There you go. There's your portal to Phyrexia. I would not say this is an easy time to be any business owner. I would not say it's an easy time, particularly. Oh my gosh, that was a 3 mythic end of there. Look at that, 3 mythic Sundering Titan in the end. I would not say it's an easy time to be a business owner in any regard. But then Magic the Gathering, it's all these card games are extra income spent onto it. So like if you don't have the money to get gas, you're certainly not spending money on Magic the Gathering. So like that's a weird spot. But then like particularly right now, 3 sets releasing all at the same time that's a big deal. You have to come up with a lot of capital all at the same time. So it's hard. It's hard. It's not easy. And it's sometimes you ask the question, is it really worth it? The energy and the time. I'm in a weird situation where my personal finances aren't dependent on the store. My wife she works in the medical field. So like, Optimus Prime, another one. So that allows, and I get to stay at home and run the store and do the YouTube channel and the Patreon and the business, and I work a lot at night, and so I get to be at home with my kids. So there's a whole side to our life that is that. I would not recommend that anybody start a store though who wanted to make money and wanted to, like, there's far easier ways in life to make money than selling Magic the Gathering cards and selling any trading card game cards. It is very much a labor of love. Urza's Workshop, full Monty foil. It's very much a labor of love, and it's something that like some days doesn't often seem worth it. So what's something that meets more than just the eye? Is that a Transformers joke? Yeah, so I mean that's my honest answer for you guys. But, yeah, dude, I think that Urza lands, I think you're sleeping on those Urza lands a little bit. Like, it opens you up to play the Urza land cycle in Commander. I don't know how much it opens that up, but it certainly starts the dialogue on opening that up. Uh-oh, we're tumbling here. My foil lands. All the magic artifacts I just wrote. Another Diabolic Intent. Heck yeah. Chromatic Star. I mean, listen, like anybody in their right mind, so like this is kind of like your orbs. Anybody in their right mind would tell you don't start a local game store. And people said that to me. But like, I like building communities, and I get excited about the idea of providing a place for people to interact. And I'm in a unique position in life to be able to try that. So, here's what it is. Thorn. Weeks like this, though, it's a lot of work, but it's fun. I like work. So, opening some Cryptic. Yeah, I opened up a box of Cryptic on my other channel, my personal channel. I gotta keep with the YouTube algorithm on this channel. When I do non-Magic videos, it really hurts the channel's growth. And like, I loved the Cryptic box. Another orb. So much fun to open. I opened like 2 or 3 afterwards. Set looks really good. We're gonna do a learn to play event at the store probably next weekend. And super excited to get that in the hands of like my store, and hoping that we can pulling off new games is really tough as a store. I'm really hoping that we can pull that off because I really enjoy the game. I've really enjoyed the time that I've gotten to play online, and I would love to do it in person. So stuff gets really hard with Kickstarter games though, like especially when the boxes are selling for $250. It's hard for people to, you make the product less expensive for your store. It's just a weird dynamic, but when they go to buy more boxes after you're out, then they're super expensive and it's hard to get restocked. So it's almost like you wait for the wave 2 to come out to really pump it, because once you're out of product, it's like, what else do? You don't have much else for people to enjoy. So it's a weird dynamic with those new games, especially we haven't really seen Kickstarters. This is the first wave of Kickstarters really coming out. Yeah, win the lottery. Dude, the lottery, did anybody win that lottery last weekend? Obviously not in the chat. You won the lottery in the chat. I mean, that's pretty cool. But did anybody win it, or is it going again this week? Because I didn't play it and I was pretty close to playing it. But if nobody won it last week, maybe I will try it this week. Door to Nothingness. Hey, congrats, $2. Did anybody win the big one? I didn't follow that after the hype of it. If you won the lottery in chat, send a dono. Yes. Yes, please. Only if you won the mega lottery though. Like the mega lottery. These packs are hard to open. After opening double masters, the double masters packs literally just fall off. Urza Skylex. Sweet artifact. Really cool. Really good stuff. This set, man, I think this set's loaded. I'm extremely biased. Another Chromatic Lantern. I think this set is I still think this is set of the year. One person in California won. Wow. It's awesome. Teferi, the Pilgrim. Assembler. Uh-oh. That's a mythic. Is it even my life if my piles don't get messed up? Oh, a foil. Oh, I wanted it to be the serialized. Okay, I have a question. Are the serialized cards all the schematic versions? Or is there a serialized of each of these? Schematic and non-schematic. Somebody look that up. Richard, that's fantastic. I didn't know that that's where he got that. That's good. That's good lore for the Made the Zuby With You podcast. I like it. That's hilarious. I'll tell him to shout you out next time. Look at that. I couldn't even get it. Couldn't get that pack open. Maybe I'm just weak. Getting weak after all this pack opening. All right, so we're done with the duplicate on the mythic slot. That was just like a 5-box thing that was happening that I noticed and then went away. It hasn't been happening lately. That box did that box seem bad to you guys? It seemed not. There's nothing that stood out to me in that box. When you open this many boxes, everything just blends together. It's kind of hard to like the sense of accomplishment in opening a box is hard at this scale, because by the time you get everything inventoried and listed and set up, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just tired. I'm just exhausted. And then like 3 days later, you have 400 orders on TCG Player. Foil Alter Dementia. That card's tanked. And you have 400 orders on TCG Player, and you gotta like then go back to the to the work, and it's hard to find a lot of excitement. But when you like, that's the thing, like the serialized cards really provide, is like that level of super excitement. Mishra's Command. Wrong pile. We should make this a drinking game, everyone. Every time I put a card in the wrong pile, take a drink. Okay, good to hear. I was a little bit worried there for a second that there was going to be way more serialized cards than I had thought. Ultra Magnus Tactician. What are you guys' thoughts, chat, on these Transformers cards? Are you excited that they are here? Do you wish they were in a secret layer? Do you wish they would just keep other IPs out of Magic? I'm curious what my chat feels about these things. Arcane Proxy. Ivory Tower. King Stone. Oh man, I missed a Staff of Domination. Bad. Oh, there you go, Anthony. Box Topper Portal to Phyrexia. That's yours. What's up, Steve? She's like, I don't care. Like, everyone's upset about it. I don't care about any of that. Just give me a good game. Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble. Cornucopia. Oh, Urza and the Box Topper. I always call these Box Toppers. That's never going to change on the... That is never going to change on the podcast, on the show, everyone. I'm going to call those Box Toppers because to me, that's what they are. All of these singles will probably be up on the website 2 hours, 3 hours after I stop streaming. Gix. It's going to be a late night. I'm going to probably be up till like 4 in the morning, getting everything listed. So you've got a window here when you're selling singles like this. Like, you got to get things listed. It's more like for the volume. Everyone's going to be buying cards this weekend. Thorn of Amethyst. Everyone's going to be buying cards to get what they want. That's a good point. So many people using like proxy and alt art. Why not just go ahead and put it? That's a fair evaluation. This is a cool card. Burnished Heart. Have I seen the Tiaga Alta? I don't think so. Send it to me. Send that to me. Wow, we just had a massive dip off in viewers. Did I like leg out or something? Everybody fall asleep all at the same time? Chromatic Star. Come on, give us something fun. Give us something juicy. What is this? Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the land? Where's the land? Urza's Command. Man, I just love the theme of the set. Like, personally, I love the theme of the set, and then this happens. And I'm like, oh. It's just like, why aren't you just a secret layer? Like, that's what I get frustrated by. Oh, that's interesting. A premium on serialized cards where the serial matches the card set number? I don't think so. Magic should become open source. Interesting. All right, I'm now like we're far enough into the stream where I really think like now's when you need to hit a massive like serialized card. This is it. All right. Steve just sent me his, I can't pronounce this. Taiga? I think it's Taiga. Here we go. Dude, that's sweet. How do I put it on here? Window capture. Discord, Firefox. That's sweet. Who did that? Steve. That's pretty sweet. Hopefully it brings us good luck. Oh, okay. 1 mythic. Ready? Watch this luck that Steve just brought us. Every hit's going to be mythic. Mythic. Cityscape Leveler. Mythic. Oh, Root Path Purifier. Mythic. Oh my gosh, Steve. Swiftfoot Boots. That's a hit. Wellspring doesn't matter. Defense Grid doesn't matter. Mythic. No way. No way. 1 away. If this is a mythic foil, Steve brought all the luck. Oh, Blackblade Reforged. Steve. I would say I'm disappointed in you, but that wouldn't be fair. Interesting. They would have to print a second Magic version and then put it in the list slot. Yeah. That's another thought. But like, they're obviously going to keep doing this. Right? Like they're obviously going to keep doing secret. So you think then based on that they're not going to do any more secret layers or any secret layers that are more specific to a new thing? Because then they won't want to have to do that like long term. I don't know if I buy that. I kind of feel like this is the way it's going to be. Maybe they just didn't want to rip the Band-Aid off, or I don't know. Yeah, I think that's a statement I agree with. It's a test to see does it work and how does the community respond. If they care about the community, probably more what they care is like, does it sell extra boxes? But my slots here are getting full. We might have to do a dump of cards. Let's take these. Let's take most of these. Most of these. When I'm at the shop, I have multiple of these trays, and then I have to deal with this, but pains of streaming. So I would say in-store sales on boxes is about the same as the Dominaria. Dominaria was probably honestly a little bit better for me in store. When we did not, so I always order way too much product. It's a common theme on my store, but I'm also working on getting higher allocations. So I'm like trying to do that intentionally. And usually I end up just selling the extra product on TCG Player as boxes, and I break even or make a couple bucks or lose a couple bucks, but it allows me to increase my spend with distro. And then when Double Masters comes out, I get more product, and that's how it works. I think people don't realize with Magic, it's not like, oh, Mox Amber. There we go. People don't realize with Magic, it's not just like, hey, I want this many boxes. They don't just give you that many boxes. That's not how it works. On sets that are really hot, they allocate heavily. So if you order 100 boxes, they'll say, okay, based on your spend in Magic this 6 months, we're going to give you 75 boxes or 60 boxes or this percentage of your allocation. So by increasing the amount of money that I spend, I get more product that I end up wanting in the future. Because my store is not super old, I'm still building that process. So for Dominaria, I kind of sold boxes online as sealed boxes. But at the end of that, I said, man, if I looked at the singles, I kind of wish I would have cracked boxes for singles to see how that performed and to see if I could actually, make some decent percentages. And so I kind of committed, another Ramnos Dragon Engine foil. Nice. That's a hit. That's a hit. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Normal sets are loss leaders to make profit on and the auxiliary stuff on a online side of things on TCG Player. Locally, if you have 50 Magic players that are buying boxes, then you're good. But we don't have that at my store. We're a small area, relatively new store. So there's not that kind of mass people. You know, we fire our events, but there's not a ton of people in the area buying product yet. So I rely a lot on online. So this is the first set that I have done a more, I want to call it a mass box opening, but a significant box opening. And so far I'm pretty impressed. We sold like $1,200 worth of cards last night after I listed cards. Like, we had a ton of orders last night. So people are certainly picking up cards even already. I think it really picks up tonight, or I think it really picks up Thursday, Friday. People, probably Friday, when people open their box and they don't get the card that they want, that's when people go to TCG Player and buy the card that they want. This kind of week right now, we didn't pull it on stream. I pulled this earlier. Black Mage Reforged, Serialized. I think when sales pick up is when people have opened their boxes that they pre-ordered and they don't get the cards they want, and so then they go to secondary market. Right now the sales are people who are planning on not buying boxes, and so I think the sales will really pick up. I'm not worried about it this set, honestly. I think that the serialized cards, I've already pulled a serialized card and two of the shattered glass foil things, so I think those will end up paying for a good chunk of, you know, the product. So I think it's gone pretty well. I think this set's going to be a banger, man. I'm excited. I'm hoping that next week I'm asking for more product because the singles sold well. Yeah, I agree. Nebnash, this set is better than Dominaria, and it has more to it, not just the set. Like, I think the set itself is better, but all the supplemental additions just make it. There's a Mishra from all the additions just make it. I don't know how this can go south. If this goes south, Magic's in for it. If this can't be a success like Kamigawa was, I don't know what can be a success for Magic this year. Like, this in my opinion should perform like Kamigawa online, where you're going to start seeing collector boxes dry up and then approach the $250, $300 price point. Sundering Titan, I think the 6th Sundering Titan I pulled. Phyrexian Processor in the foil version. That was a cool pack. Sorry. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate you as normal, my friend. I do think this turns into a singles set, though, as like to buy longer term. If you're a player and you don't need the cards tomorrow, I would very much recommend, especially in this set, I'll tell you why in a second, but waiting for 3 to 6 months for the cards. Because of the chase of these sets, I think the overall singles value of the main set's probably going to go down quite a bit. I think like the regular version of the Optimus Prime cards and those things, there's just going to be so many boxes opened to chase, you know, things like that, that the value of the other set cards are just not going to be able to keep up. The demand and supply chain won't be able to keep up. So, yeah, you know, if you can buy a bunch of boxes and pay for the majority of your boxes with the regular cards, Platinum Angel, and then the kind of supplemental cards or the chase cards are what's making your profit, a lot of people are going to do that. The set boxes in this set are crazy. The list slot, they've really changed a lot of the cards on the list slot with this set. And I've gotten some pretty impressive. Oh, Arcane Proxy. I've gotten some pretty good. Oh, another one. See, duplication in that slot again. I've gotten a lot of good cards in the list slot in the set so far. Urza, full foil Urza Chief Artificer. That was a great pack. Oops, I put the set boxes. I think that's fair. We opened 70 set boxes today because of that. I think that's ooh, Titania, Voice of Gay. Oh, scary Titania. Scary. All right, so can we do it? In this pack, can we open both sides? That would be amazing. I don't think it's possible. Oh, every time I get a chromatic lantern in this side, I'm going to be thinking that it's going to be the serialized. And I'm going to be really excited. Because that's like, I don't know if I would sell it. I don't think I would be able to sell that one. I think I would have to pull up my personal credit card and buy it for myself. AI generated cards. You guys are wild. No thanks. Have you ever seen the AI generated cards on like Reddit and stuff? It seems like not fun. What's up, CKO? The best place online to find the list of cards for each set. I really like Moxfield. I believe they have that. Or Scryfall. Those are the two websites that I frequent quite a bit. Adaptive automation. That's the meld mechanic. So there's a land that you have to have out on the battlefield, and when one or more lands are put in the graveyard for an where you gain 2 life at the beginning of upkeep, there are 4 more lands in your graveyard, and you own and control the Voice of Gaia, which is in a land named Argoth, which is the land. You exile them and then you meld them into this Titania, which is like a massive card. I believe the BFM was the first time they did that, and then they made it the meld mechanic, which is something they do often in Magic. They often kind of start out in an unset with an idea, Dragon Engine, and then you eventually see that in a foil Astronaut's Altar. These are pumping. I've sold a ton of those already. Not live on the stream, Cosmic, but we did pull this Blackblade Reforged earlier today. Favorite card visually. I think that that some of these schematic cards are my favorites. I would have to really look. Maybe the Mox. I think the Moxamber. I know that's like the. Maybe not. I have to really look at these ones, but I really enjoy these artworks. I don't even think they're not always. Maybe it's not even that they're. Like, I just love looking at that. I don't know why. It makes me feel like a kid. It makes me feel like a kid for some reason. I like that. Like seeing, for whatever, maybe it's like I remember the artwork, and so I feel like it's a little bit different. I don't know why I like it, but I do. Mishra. Ooh. Okay. All right. So there's the Titania. Oh, that's not the one melts. I can never figure out which ones. I know they have it on them, but Thorn. And then I've also pulled now two of these. I got Optimus Prime, and then I got the Gold Bug, and it makes me wonder exactly how rare these are because I pulled 2 of them. So that's kind of the reason I wanted to do this. I wanted to see what else we got. The art cards in the set packs are also super cool. I'm like super glad we opened so many because I can get a full set really easily. The art, oops, wrong section. The art in the set's really good. Deathbloom Ritualist. Let's focus in on the art a little bit on the next couple packs. Yeah, the schematic, that's just where I gravitate towards in the set. It's like the Mystical Archives, right? Like, it kind of makes the rest of the set. I also really like these lands. I think I may keep a lot of these lands. I think they're cool. Like the big artifacts, it just makes you feel, brings you into the world a little bit. Staff of Titania. It's a cool old-fashioned artwork. Slicer and a Helm of the Host. Every time I see the foil there, I think we're going to get another one. I get excited. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Root Wire. Blast Zone. Perilous Vault. These are not performing very well. These are like already there's a couple of those lands that are under 50 cents. Those pain lands. Yeah, you can get schematics from set boxes. I don't know if you can get foil of the schematic. You definitely can't get the serialized. I can't remember off the top of my head if we got how that worked. Ivory Tower. Optimus Prime. We need some sort of meme for when we pull an Optimus Prime. Is there a catchphrase for Optimus Prime? What's up, Ashen Wings? We're doing great. We're having fun. We're hanging out. I think chat, how are we doing? Are we having fun? If you're not having fun, why are you still watching? Leave a comment, be like, hey, be more fun, and then leave. And then I'll be like, oh no. I have to be better. I have to be better for people. Almost through this sub case. Let's see if there's supposed to be a sub. Oh man, I can't do this. We're gonna use a screwdriver. Let's see if there's a sub case hit. This is like, I think this is the third sub case I've opened, and I do have a serialized and 2 of these. So I do have 3 major hits. If these are a major hit per sub case, these cards are not going to be as expensive as I think they are. I thought about playing a movie while I was streaming. That's what I usually do when I crack packs. I just put a movie on it, and then I don't feel like I'm wasting. Then I don't feel the guilt of spending so much time cracking packs, because it's like, oh, I was just watching a movie. Look at that. One shall stand, one shall fall. That's just Prime. Transformer. Oh, it's not all the same things. For whatever reason, when I use my Transformers voice, it sounds like the guy from Halo. One shall stand. Oh man, I have to scan all these cards in later tonight. That's gonna suck. That's gonna be horrible. Berlin War. Autobots, roll out. I gotta be okay. Should we put Transformers on? Well, I'll get demonetized. Who cares? I don't care if I get demonetized. Where can I stream Transformers? Should we put Transformers on like while we're cracking packs? Can we do that? Let's do it. Somebody look up where to stream. Somebody let me know where I can stream Transformers. Should we just like... Ready? Transformers 80s cartoon full episode. Oh, I forgot Hasbro owns them. That totally makes sense now. PCI. Can you hear it? This isn't gonna work. That's good. I've never watched this. It's very distracting. Can you hear it? I can't tell. Should I just turn the music back on for you guys? I don't feel like I've pulled very many worm coil engines. That was another 2 mythic. There's not enough energy in these conductors to last the cortex. What'd you buy, Anthony? Gosh, is Transformers just a worse Star Wars? Did I just insult like an entire community? Mox Amber. Love that artwork. See, like that artwork's just so cool to me. Optimus Prime. All right, not gonna lie, this is too distracting for me. I turned the volume down. I don't know if you could hear it anyway, and nobody responded to me. It was too distracting. I'll leave it on for the memes, but it's too distracting. I can't pay attention. I can't read and listen. Ivory Tower. Door to nothingness. Am I going to start watching Transformers because of this crap? I think that's true. Oh man, super fast tortoise. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say you probably don't have kids. Because cartoons now are still just giant commercials. That's all they are. My daughter's super into these, they're called number blocks, and I bought her number blocks. Mesmeric Orb. The like toys for it. She's obsessed with them. Like absolutely obsessed. More than meets the eye. Man, they really pumped that thing. Teferi? Oh, another. Oh, I thought that was another mythic. The Field Medic? I know zero Transformers lore. Know nothing about Transformers. Let's do a quick little poll in the chat. How many of you know and watched Diabolical Content? How many of you know and watched Transformers growing up? 2 mythics. There's your red mythic. Is this a red mythic that nobody will want? Enchanted creature, 3 costs. If it's dragon. That doesn't seem super great. That was the end of the case. No subcase. We've got a me. We've got a Beast Wars baby. When I was 8. Yeah, that makes sense. What's the Beast Wars Transformers? Is that like a knockoff? They do have to add learning. Is Beast Wars like a knockoff brand of Transformers? This is a new sub case, everyone. If you didn't know this, the master cases are 24 boxes in 6 sub cases, and they finally started labeling the sub cases. Thank you, Wizards. Thank you. Okay, so hypothetically, 1 in 100 packs, 1%, right? There are 72 packs in an inner case. So you shouldn't necessarily get one of those special cards every sub case. But it's also, what is less than 1%? It could be significantly less than 1%. Oh, it was a continuation of the show. Okay. Was it like everybody watched Transformers when they were a kid and now you're a teenager and that's what Beast Wars was? Was like the teenager version of Transformers? Like, you remember the Rugrats? Maybe you guys don't, but remember the Rugrats, and then they had like the adult Rugrats or the older kid Rugrats. They tried to get you to still watch the Rugrats, but you didn't. Another Ramos. Man, I wanted to have the serialized. That's a good hit, though. Damn right, I remember Rugrats. Dude, Rugrats, I was like, do you remember there was Rugrats and there was also, oh man, should we start doing a Saturday morning cartoon stream? That would be great. We watch cartoons and open packs. Gosh, that would be great. Oh, that would be so much fun. I want to do that now. What was the one? Woogity, 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 woogity. What was that called? Oh, it's on your chat. Rocket Power. Thank you, Cosmic Call. Rocket Power. I'd be all in. There's a game on Kickstarter right now that's skateboarding. If they had Rocket Power cards, I'd be all in. Be all in. Ah, that's interesting. Lesson. So you think they're going to put out another wave of the serialized cards? They held back some of the serialized cards to put in. Wow, that's a hot take. Dude, you have some hot takes and I love it. You've got some hot takes and I absolutely love it. I'm a big fan of hot takes, so that's a hot take. So you think that right now they didn't distribute all the serialized cards because they have another wave. Obviously, they have to put the serialized cards back in. That's interesting. All right, is Gargoyles part of... Oh, another double mythic in that slot. Is Gargoyles part of Transformers? Certainly not, right? There's our first Wormcoil engine I've seen today, and I've opened a metric ton of packs. I remember watching Gargoyles. It was pretty good. DuckTales was good. DuckTales, I never got into DuckTales. My daughter likes the DuckTales N64 game, weirdly. Diabolic Intent. Foil. That card's going to be interesting to watch how it manipulate. I've been... Rocco's Modern Life. Yes. Yes. I used to love it when Rocco's Modern Life came on TV. I think that one was like pretty close to one that my mom would like. Some days she wouldn't let me watch it. Wasn't that one like it was? I don't know. I feel like that was one of the ones my mom didn't love me watching. Ed and Eddie was definitely one my mom didn't let me watch. And that is why now as an adult, I watch all cartoon shows like South Park. Gilded Locusts. I'm a big fan of like Rick and Morty, all the cartoons that we all watch now. Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids. I don't know that one. Samurai Jack. I think Avatar was after my time. Well of the Lost Dreams. All right, come on, baby. Give us something spicy. Dexter's Lab. Oh my gosh. There's so many good cartoons. Kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts how many good cartoons there are. Whoever this idea was, that was should be a content creator. Oh, a full Monty Urza Silex. That's pretty good. Interesting. Inky in the Brain. Yeah, this seeing the prices of these super rare chase cards is going to be probably the most exciting thing I think for Magic in the last couple weeks. next couple weeks. I have no clue. High or low. I mean, I'm selfishly I want to be high because I have some, but like high or low, it's gonna be interesting to see how the market evaluates those cards. Listen, a card with the printed number of 500 is probably more rare than. Is that more rare than any Magic card ever? I mean, that's pretty close. I'm not saying it should be worth more than any Magic card ever, but like, just in terms of raw rarity, it's impressive. Ratchet? Staff of Titania. Never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! That was never my jam. Monster Swiftspear? Yu-Gi-Oh! Was not my jam. I tried playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Once. I specifically remember trying to get my mom to teach me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Poor mom. On like the back porch of our house. And being like, Mom, what do you mean? Like, I wanna play. What do you mean you don't know how to play? Woman's a saint. Alright. Sword of the Meek. Ooh, Phyrexian Processor. Love these foils. I gotta say, like, big fan. Big fan of the foils. So my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh story is people walk into the shop, they ask if we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Urza. That's like a $45 card. I've sold like 6 of those already. Everyone walks into the shop and they ask if we sell Yu-Gi-Oh! And I say, no, we don't sell Yu-Gi-Oh! And I say, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh! And they say, yeah. And I say, oh, cool. Well, like, what product should I get in for you then if you're going to be coming in and buying Yu-Gi-Oh? And their answer is, oh, I don't buy Yu-Gi-Oh! I say, well, then why did you ask if I carry Yu-Gi-Oh! If I run Yu-Gi-Oh! Events? And every one of the 3 people who's ever done this, they all say, well, I only play Yu-Gi-Oh! I think, what is it, 2007? I think it's 2007. I only play Yu-Gi-Oh! With the 2007 rules or 2007 card pool. And they like hate the new cards. It's wild. It's insane. Anyway, you're talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. I never watched that. Watched a ton of Pokemon. Blade Coil Serpent. Tons of Pokemon. Huge Pokemon fan. Still watch Pokemon. Like, all right, do you guys consider Pokemon to be anime? Like, am I an anime guy because I watch Pokemon? Like, is that... Bobble. It counts. I love how you're like, it counts. Like I'm trying to convince. Like I want that. Anime gets a bad vibe, doesn't it? Chromatic Lantern. Love Chromatic Lanterns. Yeah, I feel like this is like old school anime, right? Like OG anime. I always think this is the flip card for some reason. It's not. It's not that one. I get roasted in my box opening videos for not flipping over flip cards. That's probably fair. But most of the time when I'm doing you guys don't understand when you're doing, this is like terrible content. When you're doing box openings, especially with my camera, I have to hold I can't see this card. Like my eye level, like the microphone's right here. I'm looking at the screen. So like, especially when I'm going like this, it's hard to, my focus is like make the content good so you can see the card. And then I end up missing stuff that like you see and that's super obvious. It's one of the many, just weird things. Yeah, I know. Any idea on the value of the original art done by Richard? Oh, I have no clue. That would be insane. Do you have one of those? How do you authenticate something like that? I would say if you could come up with like an authentic, like, yeah, this is it, and I have proof, I'd say you'd be sitting. I have no clue where to start in a value for that, but you'd be able to pay for lots of cool things. Original art done by Richard Garfield that was used as the art on playtest cards. You're talking like the old playtest cards? Like the ones that we just saw float through at what was that? Pawn Stars? Another foil. Okay, real talk. Like, look at this. There are 63 options. I didn't rip a shattered glass card. Listen, you get a lot of these. Look how many shattered glass we get. You get a lot of these. These are not rare. Look, I have a duplicate. You get a lot of those. Sorry. Yes! Amazing shattered glass card. Alright. Ramos Dragon Engine. Look at how many I've pulled. There are 63 options for this. More than that. We pulled a lot of those. Right? I don't know. 4 seems like a lot to me. Yes, these are the rare shattered glass. These are the ones that are very, very difficult to pull. Less than 1%. Oh, if you haven't seen them, I'll show them to you. All about it. We'll look at them. We'll flip them over and stuff. Sorry. I'm playing the I also got to rip through all these boxes and get the inventory scanned in tonight, so I'm playing the but let me be a better content creator. I'll show you those both sides. That's a goal. Man, I really like the art on the land cycle here too. Shattered glass non-fuels. Yeah, that seems fair. Aetherflux Reservoir. That artwork's so cool. The schematic, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The schematic cards are about one in a 1-to-3 ratio with the non-schematic cards. Like they are. I pulled in another set last night. This was from Setbox, I believe. I pulled 14 Mishra Baubles in the non-schematic and Perilous Vault, and then 6 in the schematic version. And there was another card that was the same percentage. So that seems to be about what it is. So about 2.5 times as rare. No, Schematic. Schematic? Huh. That's not where I would have gone with it. Schematic. Listen, if you've ever watched my channel, pronouncing not going to be. If you don't like things pronounced wrong, you should probably find a new channel. And I hate to see you go, but not going to be something that happens. I will try. Schematic. I will try, but it's not going to be the last time. I promise you. Promise. A pinky promise. Swiftfoot Boots. We've gotten a lot of these in foil too. Man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but I feel like we get a lot of duplicate. Mesmatic Orb. The 3 or 4. Mesmatic Orb. Look at that. Phyrexian. Uh-oh. Altar of Dementia. Keep in mind, there's 63 options here. See the duplication? Do we have another one of these? Yeah. There's 63 options here, guys. Look. There's 63 options. Look at the duplication. All right. I'm not claiming anything. I guess I am. Next Commander Deck stream is Sunday, if I'm awake. Next Commander Deck stream is Sunday. We are using the Brothers War Commander decks and the Dominaria United Commander decks. Gonna be fun. Gonna be a blast. I hope I win. I'm not complaining. I'm saying I'm creating information for you. The goal of content for me is to provide something for you. You can go home, you can tell your friends, I was watching Kitchen Table TCG and you should watch them too, because they came up with a thought and idea that worked. I want you to tell your friends, my friend Louie made a video and I want you to watch it and see what he had to say. Such is the goal of my life. Yeah, Bobble, Mrs. Bobble, I think might tank price like a big time. Okay, all right. Now I'm saying it. Now I'm saying it because we got another Helm of the Host. This is now me saying it. Duplication is insane here. I'm starving. I'm also super hungry. I should get some food. We got 15 boxes left, everyone. I'm not scanning these cards tonight. I'll scan these cards in the morning. No, I'm scanning tonight. There's no way I go to sleep tonight not knowing that these cards are available to be purchased. Zero chance. Zero chance. All-nighter, baby. Let's do it. Anthony, we're not doing guest players yet on the show. Someday, maybe. That's going to provide all sorts of drama at the shop. Rootworm Amalgam Land. Everyone's asked. Everyone wants to be on the stream. Goldbug. Maybe if we're in a pinch and we need somebody because somebody gets sick or something. You're definitely not doing Planeswalkers. The goal is to have fun, not for you to pump your Planeswalkers. Ron, I use the TCG Player has an app called Quick List if you're level 4 seller. This is we're going to talk about this eventually. This is a card bot by Card Castle. I'm getting my training on it soon, and then I can do a video on it. Loudkey. Man, I'm like amazed that we haven't hit. We're halfway through what we're opening tonight. I'm kind of amazed we haven't hit anything good. So Christopher, I am definitely selling them. This is at the end of the day, like I have to be a business. I would love to keep them, but for stuff like this, especially I spent a lot of money. I have to be a business right now in this economy. So I'm definitely selling them. I don't know. I have an offer. I don't know if I should even say it. I have an offer on Optimus Prime that is using the red ink card as value. And I think I'm close to that in terms of like, I don't want to sell too early before like we see exactly. This is one of the reasons I wanted to stream and see is like to say, this is how rare these cards are. I just opened 40 boxes or whatever, and I didn't get any, or I got one or whatever. So I want for my own eyes to see how rare it is before I really think about it. But I do have an offer. My thought though is like, I don't know. I almost did a whole video on this. I didn't do it because I didn't want it to be like I was trying to pump the card I pulled. But less than 1%. They say the same rarity basically as a neon ink card. There are three neon ink cards that you can pull from packs. There are 14 of these. There are 14 different of these that you can pull, and if these are the same rarity, there's 14 of them. That makes it like 3 times as rare for the individual card, which is incredible. so potential, and then additionally you have some other things going for these cards, which is that there is a people who collect Transformers. I don't know what I'm doing with bulk common foils and stuff yet. Currently, I don't list them. Currently, I just have massive boxes of cards in my shop in the back room. And I say, someday, we will do something with that. So, I think once I get a card sorter situation, I think that's the someday maybe. I don't know, Christopher. I don't know where the value of that is. I'm thinking somewhere right now, probably in this current world where we don't know the answer. I'm guessing the value of one of those cards is between 800 and... See, Anthony, appreciate you, buddy. I'm guessing somewhere between 800 and 2,000, depending on what one you pull. That would be my gut. Ooh, okay, here's a Transformer, Megatron. Ready? And it flips to Megatron Destructive Force. Yeah, get the quick list. It's great. If you can get your camera set up, it works really well. It takes a while to hone in your camera. Webcam I can never get to work, but I use my top down camera. So, I finally figured it out a couple months ago, and it's great. It's certainly not as great as having a card sorter or scanner, but it works really well. You just gotta kind of watch it, make sure it gets the right things. I'm very excited to see where the prices of those cards land. I think that's gonna be a really cool discussion point, because I think it does drive people. We've seen this with Kamigawa. It drives people when you have expensive cards like that. It definitely drives people to open them. Soundwave Sonic Spy. I think those are cool. I don't know. I think they're cool. I'm coming around to them. Man, my arm hurts from opening these packs and showing you guys. I'm gonna do this. Sorry. You don't get to see all the polls, but that would make it easier. Debugs, I think it's going pretty good. My arms are getting tired from holding the cards that high. Actually, that's not why my arms are getting tired. They're getting tired from sorting them, which is not going to happen. I get workers' comp for myself. Staff of Demolition. Unwinding Clock. Nothing on stream, but I pulled this earlier today. 234 of 500. Got that card shop owner bot. So everyone it's super interesting to do this on a stream, and everybody asks about the serialized cards and nobody asks about these cards. That's super interesting. Hey, my phone's dying, so I'm gonna turn that off. Next time we stream though, we'll put that up and we'll have I think it's definitely worth ripping these. That's a lot of money to make back on rares. Man, like I do. I think this is actually gonna go pretty well. There's the so we did it. Ready? Watch this. Hold on, we'll get there in a second. I think this early I'm gonna be fine. I'm not worried about that. Please win. I think long term, there's certainly going to be a lot more of these boxes open, and the singles prices will dip a bunch. All right, ready? We're looking for that one. Here we go. Here we go, everyone. Boop, 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 boop. It's Mega Titania. See that, Steve? Meld. Giant card melded. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. People hate that mechanic, though. Hey, if you're curious, is this worth it? I will certainly talk about this on the channel this week. and share some of the data points. So just some data points for you off the top of my head. We did like 2 cases of set boxes. I'm trying to think of how much total product I've opened before last night. 2 cases of set boxes, and so 12 set boxes, and maybe 3 or 4 collector boxes. I think that's about it. And we had a bunch of sales last night on a TCG player. I can't remember if I opened more than that or not. But I was like pretty shocked at the volume and the amount when I woke up this morning. We're talking like $800-900 overnight in sales. And so it's early. It's super early. I would not maybe recommend opening product next week or after 2 weeks, because the prices of singles always drop considerably. But with all these serialized cards, with all the things going on, the set seems powerful. People seem interested, especially in these cards for sure. Like Ashnod's Altar, I can't tell you guys how many I've sold. It's insane. All these things are positives for sure. And I think this set, in my mind, if it doesn't end up like Kamigawa, I will be very surprised. And Kamigawa singles did well, boxes did well. Yeah, anyway, who knows? Time will tell. That's an expensive card right now too. Another Mesmatic Orb. Guys, listen, this set was not shuffled enough. Look at this. It was not shuffled enough. They did not collate the product enough. Look, they didn't collate these slots. I'm opening a sealed case, and you're seeing the results of this. All the product that you're seeing here was from the same distributor. It was, most of the boxes are from a sealed case, and then another another sub case that they gave me, which odds are were next in the case next to it. Yes, Far North Magic, great point. People are skipping this product for sealed because they simply don't have $300, $250, $230 to spend on a collector box. So they're buying the singles that they want instead. People are also, I don't want to give Wizards my money, so they're buying singles, which it doesn't work like that. Like, stores are going to buy product to rip, or they're going to have to buy product in order to keep their distributor accounts. So I'm not a fan of the, I think if you're going to boycott Magic, you got to go all in. You got to commit to a new game or something, new hobby. Yeah, so like another case will have a bunch of the other Mythic, like they just didn't collate the set enough. When they went to shuffle the cards around, they didn't do it enough. And and one of the conversations is some people have said in a case they got multiple serialized cards, and that very well be maybe the intention. What's up? This is Wes. I ain't crazy. I got stuck with product. So if you missed this, for Brothers War, or for Dominaria at the end of it, I kind of wish that I had cracked packs rather than selling my boxes at break even on TCG Player. It'll be interesting. I'm super curious to see my own content this week to see, like, was this worth it? And do I feel like I made profit? Oh, there's Titania. Do I feel like I profited from this even after TCG Player fees and all that stuff? I'm really interested in this. This is a good case study for me as a store owner. And the beautiful thing about me being a content creator and a store owner, you guys get to learn. You get to learn as I learn. You get to learn what this looks like and figure it out with me. Because, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this is a bad idea or not. I don't have any data backing this up. No one's telling me, hey, you should do. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool card. That's a beautiful card. That one might stick with me, man. That is a beautiful hit. It'll be on TCG Player. I'm not keeping it. Look, I just sold an Ashnod's Altar. Literally just got a notification. Somebody bought Ashnod's Altar. Just a regular Astronaut's Altar. $6. Rare. There's a lot of demand right now for this set. People are sleeping on it. I don't think that's true. I don't think people are sleeping on it. Man, I want that. I want a numbered chromatic lantern so bad. In another world. Dude, inventorying this tonight is gonna suck. Oh, my wife is gonna be like, why did you come to bed at 5 a.m.? I had to scan magic cards. I just had to get them in this inventory. And then tomorrow she'll 100% ask me, is it really worth it? Yes. I'll be like, it's worth it for the content. It's worth it for the viewers. All right. Good night, DeBucks. Listen, if it was like, hey, you're guaranteed to make money, I would not be saying that. I have no clue if we will profit from this. There's really no way to know that. I think it's probably hard to lose money this early, though. Like, being able to get the cards listed this early, like, again, it's not necessarily about the amount of money spent per card. It's more about, like, the demand of people buying singles is so increased right now because the set's so new. Optimus Prime. I kind of wish that the other ones. Okay, wait, am I wrong? Am I just straight up wrong? I'm just straight up wrong. It is the artwork from the, never mind. Cancel that. I take back what I said. I don't wish anything. I take it back. I take it back. My trash can's full of booster pack wrappers. Completely full. Orb? Yeah, I mean, that's one of the advantages of being, but like, I mean, listen, I guess advantages, like, it's one of the perks, I guess, of owning a store. You got to weigh those perks with a lot of other things, though. Like, you got to spend a lot of money. I'm taking a lot of risk here. Probably, I mean, a lot of time. Paid 2 employees today to be cracking packs and store, having the, the location, and there's a lot of other things that come with it. I think you can always find somebody to hook you up. Astral Cornucopia. Maybe not. I don't know. I think to capitalize on value, you should buy singles. Like Arcane Proxy. And honestly, right now you need to be focusing on not Brothers War cards. The Dragon Engine, Jetfire, and Jetfire. Yeah, I think right now is like when you start looking at some of the old sets that you missed out on or that you didn't really enjoy, or you didn't really get the opportunity to spend money on or enjoy, and like look at how cheap those things are. Like Kamigawa at some point was at $290 a box, even higher than that, I think, for collector's boxes. And people were complaining that they didn't have an opportunity to open it and to enjoy it and to experience it because it was so expensive. And now you can get Kamigawa boxes for like $180, $190, I think, on TCG Player. Maybe it's more than that. I don't know. I haven't looked in a while, but like they're way cheaper than they were back then. So now's the time to focus on things that you missed out and not feel like you're missing out on this. And then in 6 months, when, this set is tanked, then you can come back and enjoy this one. That's a good hit. That's what I'd say. Or really, you should just buy singles from me on my website. It's definitely one of those two things, though. Okay, these are beautiful, and I love them. That's it. That's all I got to say. I have a lot of them. These are the things that like definitely should get inventoried, but probably will be things you forget about. Ooh, that's such a cool card. I like that prototype mechanic. I like it a lot. I think that's going to be cool stuff for Commander. Yeah, Far North Magic, you're on fire in the comments tonight. I agree with you. I think eventually the tide will turn for Magic, and Kamigawa will dry up pretty quick. Be interesting. Ugh. I bought a case of collector boxes from Distro of Kamigawa a couple months ago because I think that set is phenomenal, and I think Sundering Titan. All right, so did we get one of these, or have we moved to a new one? Nope. Haha, duplication. Man, I want another Aetherflux. Okay, so will Aetherflux be our next one? So hypothetically on the print sheet, it's going to be super interesting to look at that. Jake and Joel, what's up, dude? We didn't pull this on stream, though. And then I've got Optimus Prime. No, that was my first box opening. I pulled this last night. Gold Bug. Shattered Glass. Nothing pulled yet. But I'm feeling like since you showed up, I'm feeling like we're going to hit it. I'm feeling like since Jake and Joel or Magic are here, like that's when the spice happens. Oh, Wormcoil Engine, see? They're warming it up. Man, Jumpstart 2022 is going to be wild. I have no clue, man. I like these sets, you just don't know if they're going to completely screw it up or not these days. Like, are they going to make because it's anime, they don't have to make the set good because anime is going to sell it, and then it's like it performs horribly? Like, you just don't know with Magic these days. Everything is super risky. I would say Jumpstart 22 is probably going to struggle because I'm not sure that people really fell in love with. I'm not sure people are really going to fall. I'm not sure people really fell in love with Jumpstart. I think what happened, Bobble, I think what happened is that it was in the middle of the pandemic. Full Monty Arcane Proxy, I think it was in the middle of the pandemic, and we got the free tendies from it. Those who got it. And like Hometown TCG, no, we haven't pulled it tonight. We got nothing. I'm starting to think our conversation was not great on the podcast now. We're not seeing the polls as much as we thought we were. It's all right. It'll be the first time the podcast was ever wrong. So, Portal to Phyrexia. I love that card. So good. Sword of the Meek. All right, it's time. It's time for a hit. You guys are starting to get bored. I can feel it in the chat. You're starting to lose faith in me. Listen, I need you to be like my mom. I need you to believe in me. I need you to feel it and to support like Arcane Proxy. Look, we're like, I need it. You know, we got to do this. We got to pull something great on stream. Otherwise, like, I guess I was going to open them anyway. So there is a point. But what is the point? You know, what would be the point? You know? Thanks, Enchanted Blade. Enchanted Blade gets it. Enchanted Blade Gaming gets it. He wishes me the best on the polls. Jake and Joel, I own an LGS. This is my LGS. Mystic Forge. In my free time, I own the LGS and I do all that. All right, this is a lot of foil chromatic lanterns too. Let's talk about that. The foil print sheet here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that one's acceptable. But a lot, yeah, seen some duplications. This one's fine. Maybe that one's better. That's a lot of chromatic lanterns though. 4 chromatic lanterns in foil. Interesting. I still think that foil print sheet is organizational effort. Like how I organize. Like that. This just makes scanning easier. Oh, worm coil. Oh, I wanted it to be. That would have been the one. That's still a sweet hit. That's the first worm coil engine I think I've pulled in foil. That's sweet. All right, that was that. That's the end of Cupcakes 2. We're got 12 boxes left, everyone. We are 15 boxes in. How many amber in the foil? None on this stream. I think I probably hit one earlier today. I don't know. You look at the website, cavdingsmarket.com. Check it out. Dude, uncut foil sheet of the schematic ski. Is it like a ski mask? Ski-mastic? New meme. That's what I'm calling them, everyone. They're ski-mastic. They're going skiing, baby. That's what's happening. They're ski-mastic foils. That's how you open a booster box, too. Don't at me. It's midnight. It's almost 1 a.m. I've been opening packs all day. I can't even feel my fingers. Also, this isn't Twitter, it's YouTube. So if you're trying to at me, actually they just added this stuff where you can at YouTubers now on YouTube. So like that joke's dead. That joke's dead before it ever started. All right, bunch of crap, nothing. We need the lifeblood here. No, it's schemastic. You're wrong, this is Wes. What are you, a doctor? What are you? Double mythics. That happens a lot. Yeah, Ron gets it. He added me. That's probably super good for the YouTube algorithm. I feel like I'm opening super fast, but also I feel like I'm losing the excitement. I'm losing the vibe. And so we gotta up it, you know? Soldering Titan. Spying. All right. Megatron. I don't know. I think Transformers are kind of overrated. Not gonna lie to you. You want to talk about it? Should we go there? You guys seem to be pretty into Transformers. Look at this. Look at the amount. Why do you need that amount of tape or whatever this is on these packs to keep them sealed? You guys seem to be pretty into Transformers, which I don't want to like piss you off. Like, I just think Transformers are kind of overrated, you know? Like, they just seem like they're not that great. Convince me why Transformers is good. Look at that. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Look at, I'm not weak. I'm not a weak human. I'm not strong. I'm not like a strong human, but I'm not a weak human. These packs are like not very. If you were a weak human, I'm not sure you can even play Magic. You know, like you're not allowed. You're not welcome because you're not strong enough to open the packs. Goblin Charbel. If that was my numbered foil, I would have been pretty upset, to be honest. Like, who wants the Goblin Charbelcher serialized? Arcane Proxy? Again? Okay, so watch this. All right. You want to tell me I mean, what's the odds? Hold on. Wait for it. Bobble. Never mind. I'm wrong. But maybe I'm not. Like, what's the odds of this? Somebody think about it. Back-to-back Arcane Proxies? I've been putting them in order. You've been watching me. I'm not stacking the deck here. Look at this. I mean, that one we may have stacked. That one we stacked. I don't know. I think I'm seeing things. I think I'm just seeing things. Lord of the Rings set's going to be so oh man. Lord of the Rings set's going to be... I can't wait to see what happens with Magic with that. Like, is that going to be... Like, it's modern legal, so it's kind of like Modern Horizons. There's an Amber. There you go, Jake and Joel. Blitzwing. And an Ashnod's Altar. I'm telling you, I've sold more Ashnod's Altars than I know how to ship. My poor employee. Gonna crush sales records. And this is Weston is an accountant, so he's educated on that. Like, he'd know. I'm all in, man. Lord of the Rings seems like a set I'm totally okay with. Like, Lord of the Rings feels like Magic. Transformers doesn't feel like Magic. There's nothing about it's like the Fortnite thing. I'm over it. Obviously not. Is that like a miscut? Kind of. A little extra on the top there. My piles are getting out of whack. More than meets the eye equals Magic. Is that what they said? If you guys aren't rooting for me yet, I need you to root for me. We gotta pull something good. Otherwise, this just turns into, oh my gosh, did you see the guy who opened up 30 boxes on stream and didn't pull a single thing? This card's good. That card's super good. I'm a fan of a lot of the new cards in the set. And I think that's crazy. Like, this set has so much going for it. It's got good, strong cards. It's got I guess the Transformers thing is a good thing. It's got the artifacts, and it's got the serialized cards. There's so much going for it. We've got 9 boxes left, so 21 boxes, I think. I don't know. My trash can's full. Oh man, Sauron as a planeswalker is gonna be sick. I mean, it's also gonna be like super against the lore of Magic, but like, whatever. Does that even exist anymore? Mishra and an Urza. Look, the brothers. They're at war. It fits. The set makes sense. And then you get a random... Okay, see? I don't know. I'm just seeing things now. I don't think... I just think the foil didn't get shuffled enough. Nobody seems to agree with me though, so whatever. So now we're at the point where it's like, if I do get a serialized card and it's a bad one, is that going to be a letdown? The One Ring will certainly be a Soul Ring. No, Well, it'll be something special. It'll be a soul ring that taps for 3. They should do that, and they should make it only one of them. And then like all of the Magic the Gathering community is just fighting for it. Megatron. We already saw that one. I think we've seen all those now. Oh man, one ring is protection from everything except gold. Have you guys seen the Star Wars Magic the Gathering set that's like from Reddit? We printed it off. We have it at the shop that you can draft. And there's stuff like that. It's great. Mind's Eye. I've jacked up my piles. Once you jack up your piles, you just don't go back. It's done. Once your piles get messed up, no turn back. Mr. Bobble, man, where's the Bobble land? Like, is Bobble going to be able to maintain any value after this? After my opening? Like, Bobble, like, I don't know. Like, what's the true... I mean, it's a great card. Yeah, but Josh... Hometown TCG, you hate opening packs. Like, you don't like that. I like opening packs. Opening packs is fun. I don't like scanning cards, though. So, that makes opening packs a little less fun, but then you have to go and scan them and get them inventoried. A Flexing Flesh Scourger, big fan. Card's great. Diabolical Content. Another Ramos. What? How much the foil shotted? Yeah, I have offers at like around 1,600 for it. I don't want to be the guy that sells too early. I also don't want to be the guy that doesn't sell. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what to do. I've made some counter offers and I'm waiting to hear back from some people. I don't know how rare it is. I think it's more rare than I was thinking of earlier today. But I also know a guy who opened up a case and they got 3 serialized cards. So there's some conversation going on, and this is one of the reasons I wanted to there's some conversation that, like, is it, oh, Aether Flux. Okay, we did it. We did it. So Aether Flux was back here. Remember, there's 63 of these. There's a lot of options. And we're going to get another Aether Flux again. I predict that we get 2 more Aether Fluxes. Ready? Here's your print sheet. We're going to get 2 more Aether Fluxes because we got 4 orbs. Oh crap, we got 5 orbs. We got 6 orbs. We got 7. Oh, those are Homes of the Host, idiot. All right, we got 5 orbs, 4 dragons, 3 Phyrexians. All right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Time will never tell. It seems the print run. I don't know if that's true. I think the truth is stores ordered less. I know a lot of stores didn't take all their, simply stores just don't have money. People aren't buying things right now. That might be fair. I don't know. You're the accountant. Like, I don't know numbers like you. Like, I have no clue. Like, this is such a bizarre set that's like so unique that I don't even really know fully how to evaluate it yet. We're in it's hard to evaluate right now. George will never stop budding sorcery. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. It's in his DNA. Once George commits to something, it's hard to get him to switch his views. One of his many weaknesses. That, and he's just weak. He's also like, you know, a good friend, but you know, who cares about that? Late. He didn't answer my phone call. I called him right before the stream. I had a question for him. He didn't even answer. And then and then I asked the question. And he texted me a number of somebody else to ask the question. So like, no, I'm not defending him. And he can wake up if he wants to defend himself. One with the multiverse. Oh, come on, I just want a good poll, people. Wow, I want the entire set of cards and we'll collect the entire foil set as well. That's bold. So will you collect the serialized cards? Are you going to go for them? I mean, what's your end game? Are you the guy that George talks about in the podcast that's going to collect one of each of the 63 serialized cards? Because I want to meet you. If you pull it off, I would love to have you on the channel and you can show it off. That'd be sweet. Thank you, The Windy Agenda. Amazing to be with you. Keep up the good work. Yeah, Josh is great. Shout out to Josh, Hometown TCG. Ramos. I don't know. You guys tell me, don't you feel like things like this are happening a lot? No? Is that just true random, I guess? I don't know. I feel like we pull something, we pull again. We did cereal. This is starting to give me flashbacks to other long streams that I've done that I never hit what I wanted to hit. I start getting sad and I get to open up cards for content for like kind of a living. Shouldn't be sad. Should just be happy that I get the opportunity to do it. What a joy. What a blessing to get to hang out with 40 people and chat about a game that I love. Like, don't be sad, you dummy. Lucky. Plus, like, maybe if you have a better attitude, like, you get better cards. You know, maybe the poopy attitude is why we're getting the poopy cards. And one is sort of the meek. Can I return it? I don't want this one. Just doing you a favor, James. Opening all the junk. Titania? Flips? See, I'm getting better. Thank you, comment section, for calling me out every time I don't flip over a card. I know it's the absolute worst. I kind of like when we were talking about our favorite cartoon. What's your favorite cartoon movie? Ooh. What's your favorite cartoon movie? Oh, I would love this one in Serialized too. I would accept. That would be an acceptable Serialized. Rugrats goes to Paris. I remember that. Burnished Heart, Swiftfoot Boots. I always get anxious. Is this the one? Oh, Platinum Angel. That would have been cool. It's still cool. It's still cool. It's great. Good job. Foil Platinum Angel. That was great. It can be whatever you want, Wes. I'm not your dad. Anime counts if you want it to count. Into the Spider-Verse was good. Oh, that's a good... James, you got my seal of approval there. That was a good movie. And that's a new one, too. Mox Amber and the cool artwork. I like Pokemon the 2001 where Mewtwo, it's like Mewtwo versus everyone. I'm a big fan. I like it. It was weird though because I found myself rooting, even as a kid, found myself rooting for Mewtwo, which I feel like is the opposite of what you're supposed to do. But I don't know. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was good. I really like the video game for TMNT, like the old Super Nintendo TMNT. That was good stuff. I'm out of drink. And I'm parched. This is the box. Everyone, don't lose. Don't listen. We had 42 people like 15 minutes ago. 10 people missed out. Don't quit. Don't give up on me. We're going to pull something good together. You know, we're going to hang out. Everyone came to see if we could get a good poll. I'm not going to let you down. We're going to do it. Just be patient. There's got to be some form of like, you know, wait till the end. Look at this. This pack will never be opened. It's impossible to open it. It's so like they duct taped it. It's like those, it's like you can't even, like, look at this. I'm not faking it. Like, how am I supposed to, I'm going to have to get scissors. There it is. It's impossible to open some of these things. Maybe it's a good one. Oh man, if this has like the expensive card, I'm going to be pissed at myself for like making jokes. I'm not your wife, Louie. Good night. My wife's been asleep for 4 hours. Optimus Prime. Oh man, I really wanted that to be a pack. Like the super sealed pack is the one. Good night, my friend. Serialized Worm Coil would be the bee's knees. I think I actually rather have the Mox Amber, but you know, I'll take the Worm Coil. I'll take it. Just for you. I'll take it. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'll take the one. How hard to get the actual standard staples with the maybe. That's actually a good point. I wonder if the set boxes make it easier. Portal to Phyrexia. I wonder if the set boxes solve that problem. Because you're right, you have 3 slots. Oh, I thought it was gonna be the serialized worm coil right after we talked about it. Oh man, that would have been gold. All right, that's another duplicate though. That's a great duplicate. I ain't complaining about the duplicates. I'm just really interested in seeing how connected it is. Like, didn't I call that we were gonna get another one of those? Wes, I will send you a PM I'll send you an email when they're up on the website. When I'm doing this many cards and I have 400 orders tomorrow. I need to have it all go through my website because otherwise I will forget personally to ship them out to you, my friend. So if we can go through the website, that would be helpful. And if you go through my website on the link, CaptainsMarket.com, I don't pay TCG player fees if you go through the link on my website. So, but if you want to wait, I can, you know, you want me to cut you a deal, I can cut you a deal, but it's not going to be this weekend. I won't have the energy and the time to figure it out this weekend. Are you saying so close to the serialized worm coil? Because we were close, like in a regard that it's like missing only a little bit, but I bet you the rarity is astronomically different. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the pat on the back. So close, man. You almost did it. I'm still proud of you. I appreciate that. Josh, you've got the far north magic drinking your Kool-Aid now, man. This is the bottom half. Oops, and now I'm throwing cards. We're at the point in the stream where I just throw cards everywhere, everyone. I hate that artwork. That guy looks lame. Slicer, you're lame. Sorry if Slicer's your favorite. I think he's lame. Infinity sticker. Oh man, Infinity should have had serialized stickers. That would have been gold content for them. They should have had like serialized sticker things that you can put on the cards and make your cards serialized. Oh man, they missed that. You should work there. Perilous Vault foil. We haven't gotten that one. I don't think. Oh. What am I doing? What is this? Couldn't find it. Boundary Inspector. This card sucks. Nobody wants this one. Caelus Command. Mono White. Although Mono White's getting better. Mono White's gotten some good stuff. The last couple sets. Yeah, playing with the serialized card is probably not the thing. I think commander players that like Transformers, I could see some of those being interesting because like you don't have to shuffle with it and you can put it in a hard sleeve or whatever. You can even get it graded. Ramos. Oh, chromatic lantern. I want a serialized lantern. Mountain. Is this the one? Is this it? No. Good. I don't want that one. I don't want that numbered. We're going to get a serialized card. Let's make it a good one. Blackblade Reforged was decent. I don't have major complaints against. I mean, it's good. It's a good card. It's good. It's not great. It's a good card, though. All right, we got 8 boxes left, everyone. Yeah, if you go through the link at Captain's Market and then you go through the link that's on the website, I don't pay TCG player fees on that. Just the credit card processing fees and whatever. And also, my friend, I appreciate you. And thank you for supporting my crazy business. You rock. You the best. And think about me this weekend while we're shipping cards. It's fun. I enjoyed the shipping process. The only process I don't enjoy in this, I enjoy opening. I don't enjoy listing cards. But with quick list, it's pretty easy. It's just tedious. It just takes a long time. That's why I'm really hoping this card sorter stuff can help out. Another altar. One with the multiverse. I'm muted at the beginning. Are you talking? Am I muted? Am I muted? Or is Josh? Yeah. Am I muted or? Okay. Josh, turn your ears on, buddy. You just crank them a little bit. Go. They'll work. They'll start working. Pull them harder. If If you can't hear me, pull your ear harder. Just like, you know, really, really pull on your ear. It'll fix it. All right, look. These packs, some of them, they don't want you in there. They don't want you to pull the cards. Like, all the cards have gotten together to form some super seal that's impossible to open. And again, I'm not the strongest guy. I would even say even on the podcast. Josh is probably stronger than me on the podcast. George, definitely not. Josh is probably stronger than me. I'm not weak. This stack's getting a little heavy. Turn on your listening ears. I would like a Swiftfoot boots. That'd be a good one. I'd accept that. Oh, Mystic Forge would have been cool. I'm still excited to pull these. These are still incredibly rare cards and expensive and whatever. I'm emotionally strong. I don't know that I would say that I'm an emotionally strong being. Not an emotionally weak being, but I don't know if that's how I would define myself. Maybe like emotionally good at avoiding emotions. Definitely losing the ability. Cody, it's better now that you're here, my friend. Everything's better with a Cody around. It's going well. I wouldn't say it's been amazing. You know, here. The opening's going fine. The content is funny, but, you know, it could be better looking. And it would have been better if we pulled a serialized card or something super special. Yeah, but, you know, we're hanging out. Nothing out of the pack, but I did open this earlier today, which is cool. Which is dope. Honestly, part of me, it's like a double-edged sword here. Part of me wants me to not open another serialized card, because then I feel like the serialized cards are super rare. The part of me that wants to open a serialized card also feels like if it's that easy to pull serialized cards, then like they're not that special. I'd much rather personally have one serialized card that's worth, I don't know, throw out a number, $2,000, than two serialized cards that are worth $300 bucks. And right now I feel like we're all still in like, what the heck are these going to be worth land? And so I don't know. Sundering Titan? I just don't know. Key to the City. Oh, the spam text message. That's what you need. Nonsense. You're right. I'm sorry. Let's change our attitude here. And let's just say that if we don't pull a serialized card on the stream, I can't find joy. I'm not happy. Because, like, what's the point of anything? Serialized cards are the future. They're all that matters. $69 out of 500, yeah. James, that was me, my friend. That was the card. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for being here. Maybe hit the subscribe button if you like me. That'd be fun. We can hang out every day. I'll make content for you every single day other than today when I'm live streaming. But mostly every single day. We'll hang out. I'll have bad takes. I'll have good takes. I'll have takes that are medium. But I'll always try my best. I promise you, you will not find a content creator. That's not true. Other content creators might care more than me. You will not find a content creator that's worse at opening the outer rim of a booster box than me on this channel. Dude, opening 5 Fables a week in Fab was one of the highlights of 2021. That was a great weekend. Yes, hey, Blightsteel would have been a great card in the set, in that slot. You're right. I'm on team that. Orb? I'm really conflicted at how rare I want these things to be. So we've talked about this often on the chat on this, but there's a thought that these are really clumped and that there's cases that have multiple of them, and like this could just be a case that has none of them. And I'm feeling like that's where this is. Like if we hit a clumped case, we would have gotten one by now. Josh just texted, Josh, I'm putting this on blast live. Josh just texted George and I and said, George, you're missing it. Louis cracking nothing but jank and I'm watching the love fade from his eyes live. It's wild. Hey, Josh, now I've never wanted to pull something more than I want to pull now. Just to prove you wrong, buddy. Just to prove you wrong. CavDanesMarket.com. It's a terrible store name. It's getting changed soon. The links is pinned in the chat. Platinum Angel. Thank you for loving the vids. I'm glad that you care. I made the horrible mistake. This is horrible. We're in this now. I can't pull the card now because I made the horrible mistake of posting one of my videos to Reddit, of which they just lit me up. And I was feeling pretty down about my content last week because of it. So thank you. That means a lot to me. Gilded Lotus. Never post your content to Reddit and never read what they have to say. So sure. It doesn't, the pinned comment, is it the wrong? Did I do my own website wrong? Oh, because I didn't do www. I don't know. Cody, figure it out and post it there, and then I'll pin that. I'm not good at this. I'm not a good content creator. And Josh, also, you think I'm losing my soul right now? Just wait till I'm scanning these stupid cards. This is the fun part. I know how this works too. I wait too long to sell any of the etched foils or whatever. And then shattered glass. Not foil though. This is weird. This is a weird opening. I'm feeling it. We're still gonna hit something good. Burnished Heart. So if this ends up being a master case hit, all right, I can do it. If this ends up being a master case hit, then if this ends up being a master case hit, what does the value land up to? Like if you get one serialized card in every master case, where do you see the value landing? 24. Yep. There's the new link, everyone, if you're looking for it. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like $300-400 if it's that common. But if you have to open multiple master cases to get these things, I think we're talking in the thousand, like into the like 1500-1600. Troy, Black Blade Reforged. but not on the stream. I opened it earlier today. Out of a different master case, but yeah, a different master case, but from the same distro. So probably in a similar sphere. Let's go. A master case is $5,260. I'm opening $5,260 worth of product. What a great opportunity I have. How much fun do we get to have together with that? You can't put a value on that, you know? You can't. Yeah, that's a great question, Ron. I agree. The Power Stone tokens seem a little excessive. I don't know. I mean, there's some things that generate Power Stones, but it doesn't seem to be like an overwhelming thought. Aetherflux Reservoir. Keening Stone. So if it's, I think if it's a master case, you're probably, I think $300 too cheap then. I think you're probably leaning more in the 5 to 600 maybe for the mid of those. Maybe the low is, I don't know. I have no clue. It's impossible. It's truly an impossible guess at what these things are going to be worth. So that's the end of another sub case here. We're getting to the like uh-oh zone. We're getting to where I start sweating a little bit on the are we gonna get a good pull for you guys? But I'll tell you what, I have not lost hope. I do not lose hope here. I do not lose hope and desire. Still have full confidence that we pull a good one. And if we don't, then you're going to see that you can keep going even though you get beat. And that sometimes the juice isn't worth the squeeze, but damn it if juice doesn't taste good still. I don't know, something like that. Root Path Purifier. Yeah, those new cards, it's going to be interesting to see where they land. Like the cards we don't know much about yet. All right, 6 boxes. 6 chances. I don't know. 70 some chances. I'm leaning towards these are going to be clumped and that you're going to see some cases that have 3 to 4 and that some cases that have none and that it should be a 2 per case hit, but they got a little clumped. That's my gut with this stream is if we don't hit any in a master case. Because hypothetically at 1%, I know it says less than 1%, but at 1% you should see 2.5-ish serialized cards per case, per master case. If my 1 a.m. math is correct. What's the worst serialized card to pull? Probably something like self-assembler. Like, what is that? Like, who uses that? Something like that. Key to the City. Like, I don't even, like, am I supposed to know this card? I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Am I supposed to know Key to the City? Yeah, I think all the artifacts are. What do I do? Starting to get tired, everyone. I love the prototypes. Gixian Puppeteer. Howling Mine would be a good one. I think the one I would want most from a non-financial value is Aetherflux Reservoir. I just like for me that's an iconic card. Or Chromatic Lantern. Probably, I know I've been saying Chromatic Lantern. Foil Box Topper Portal to Phyrexia. I know it's not a box topper, just what I call it. All right, chat, you're here with me now. Everybody hit the like button if you haven't. If you're here with me, rooting me on, hit the like button. Let's be here. Let's root this. Let's get this going. Let's pull the good stuff. We already know that's on in this pack. Mind's Eye. Maze Mind Tomb. I mean, obviously, Mox Amber would be great financially. I'd love that. Good night, my friend. Appreciate you watching and being here. Gilded Lotus. That'd be a good one, too. Urza's Command. Ugh. My arm's sore from sorting. It's so funny. Optimus Prime. We haven't gotten, like, man, are these, maybe they're more rare than we think. Wow, Mystic Forge Serialized sold for 300. That's stupid low. I'm sorry. If a card in a new TCG, I'm sorry, that's stupid low. I would buy a Mystic Forge Serialized for $300, I think. Yeah, that is way, way, way too low. Way too low. Mystic Forge is a mythic, I guess. So here's a question though. It doesn't, oh, how long will it take to scan all these cards? A long time. 2 hours? At least. The question is, how bad do I do at scanning the cards? And how many orders do I have to not have the cards for because I jacked it up later? That's the real question. Let's hope that number is lower than the amount of time that it takes to scan it. Listen, like 1,000. So the mythics don't matter. It's hard to look at that without seeing mythic in the rarity, because there's 500 of each card and it doesn't matter the rarity of them. What matters is the demand for that card. But yeah, I think 300 is a steal. Yeah, I've got a card scanner. Because there's so many different versions and arts and the set's new. I'm not, and I'm also not like, I haven't done the training for the scanner. Like I know how it works, but like I don't have it set up perfect. I just don't trust it right now. I don't trust it yet. So I can't, I don't have the time under my belt with it to like be confident in it for this endeavor. I have a training on Monday with it. We got a video coming sponsored by them that will share it, my raw thoughts on it. Sponsored is kind of a loose word. They let me use it. So I'm not getting paid for it, but we will share it with you when I'm ready. Until then, enjoy another crappy box where we don't really pull a whole lot. We didn't even pull a foil mythic in that one. We didn't pull a foil mythic from the artifacts in that whole box. That was rough. A manual CSV file upload. Probably a decent idea. You gotta sort that first. So here's the issue with that. You have to sort that first to make sure you're doing it right. And then I want to get the cards listed as soon as possible. So I don't know. That might be better. This is the first time I've done a opening like this. So that might be better to do it manually CV. But there's so many different. Shouldn't the price of Serialized be close to foil shatter price? Oh, it's not that I don't trust this. I'm not using. I have a card scanner here that I manually scan cards one at a time myself. I can't like leave the room with it, and that I trust. But Blackblade Reforged. Good night, super fast tortoise. Have a good evening. I appreciate you being here and watching the channel. Portal 2 for Rexia. Oh, Serialized! Sculpting Steel. Not the best one, but we got one. We did it, everyone. Super fast tortoise, please tell me you stayed. Please tell me you stayed. You were just leaving. Please tell me you stayed. Super fast, somebody go get Tortoise. Somebody go get him. Tell him to come back. Tell him to come back. Tortoise, you were here the whole time. And you left 5 seconds before we pulled it. Tortoise! Tortoise! Uh-oh, head reveal. Tortoise, come back. He's not here. He left. He typed that, and then he left. And he missed it. He missed it. We did it. Sculpting Steel. Hey, that's not a bad one either. A copy of anything on the battlefield? That's a pretty good hit. Do I even have sleeves here? I do somewhere. Where are my sleeves? We did it! Did Tortoise really not come back? Somebody email superfasttortoise@gmail.com. Let's see if that goes to. I have a stack of sleeves somewhere, but we'll just use sleeves from this Pokemon card. Sorry, Imposter Oak's Revenge. You don't get a sleeve anymore. There we go. Sculpting Steel. We did it. That sleeve kind of sucks. Oh my gosh. Josh, any cereal? Oh, yeah. All right, so now my 1 per case thing might be an interesting theory. Is that that's a pretty good one. Where would this rank in your percentage of ones you want to have? I would say this is a 50-50 one. No pun intended about the 50. So we got two serialized. This one wasn't pulled on stream. All right. Thank you everyone for sticking around, for believing in me, for having fun. If you didn't hit the like button, hit the like button. We got a lot more though. Maybe we can hit 2. One's not enough. I want another one. You can never be satisfied when you open a Magic the Gathering box. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you do. You must never be satisfied. Number 50. You must never be satisfied. You must open more. Double your money? Screw you. Open better. I don't know. I have no clue where these things land. I have no clue what the value of these things are. I know that if you're selling at under $1,000, you are selling too early right now, in my opinion. I think you should wait to see what other people sell and see where the price goes. I think the risk, unless you need the money or something like that, the risk at selling at something that low at $300 for one of them, is not like the risk of holding on to it is not worth the potential, in my opinion. No box toppers. It's the only thing the set doesn't have. What was Rudy's Days? I think I got 6 minutes in and then I was putting my kids to bed. I don't think I finished it. What are your thoughts on Rudy's Days video? Titania? Oh man, that Arcane Proxy's sick. That card's sick. Nico, all the best wishes. Let me know how your box goes when you open it. Leave a comment on a video. All the best wishes on your one box. I hope that you at least have fun while you're opening your box. If nothing else, I hope it's an enjoyable experience. Well, Lost Rooms, that would be a cool one to have serialized. Hello? Are you still here? Hello? It's me. My microphone cable came out for some reason. I must have gotten too excited when I pulled number 50 of 500. I can never do that again if you guys want. Like, just let me know. If you're like, Louis, never do that again, I get it. I understand. I won't do it again. It was better when the mic could hear. All right, so Cody left. So, one coil. Last time somebody left, we pulled one. So, like, you know, we're not gonna pull another one right now. Not out of this box. But maybe the sub cases are connected. That's a lot of wrappers. I'm glad we streamed. I almost didn't stream this. I'm glad we did. I think we're having fun. This is, I have 4 boxes left. So this is box 26-ish. I opened the thumbnail's a lie. It's not clickbait lie. The thumbnail's a lie. I opened 3 boxes plus a case. So 26 boxes? Yeah, 26 boxes. So this is box, 24 or something like that. I don't know. Math. Late. Don't quote me. Platinum Angel. Lodestone Golem. On the count of it. No, don't leave. Boo. Stay. Stay and hang out. Teferi. A beautiful card. Another beautiful card. Bonesaw. Listen, I know I've said it. Set of the year. Tell me what they could do to make, other than box topper, what could you do to make this set better? What else can you put in a box that makes a customer go and open said box? I don't know what it is. Like, I think the set has pretty much everything other than box topper. White steel. Okay, yeah. You could make the cards all better. They could. Wow, this was a terrible question. You guys had plenty of answers. MTG Arena code cards. I agree. That's fair. That was a bad question. You guys have big expectations, not gonna lie. Oh, Blake Serpent. That's a great topic. Okay. The amount of foot picks is weird. I understand. You could do Mana Crypt and better artifacts. I agree. These artifacts aren't bad though. There's good artifacts in here. I think for a standard set, this is about as good as pushed as you can get. Interesting. I have a lot of piles of my rare piles messed up. Oh well. Screw it. I did good for a while. Serialized fetches. Oh my gosh, when they do serialized fetches. So we had a discussion on the podcast. You can listen to it on Friday. But we talked about, my point was that they're going to keep doing serialized cards and that these are going to be less expensive and less good as a result of them just kind of like continuing to put more serialized cards out there. And I was told that was a bad take. I don't think it's a bad take. I still believe in my take. Like at some point, if you have a bunch of different serialized cards, it lowers the excitement and interest and specialness of these serialized cards. So I think a lot of the value of these serialized cards depends, I know they're first or whatever, but on how often they do serialized cards. Sundering Titan. That's a good take, but let's see if George changes my mind. Here's what George said. That's a dumb take. And then I don't think he even talked about it again. Then he just changed the subject. Millstone. Optimus Prime. Transformers. More of the meats, yeah. Expeditions, masterpieces did not seem to affect each other. So, what was the high price of expeditions and master prices? I don't recall off the top of my head. Were we talking $80 to $300? Ashnod, foil. Or were we talking 1,000? I feel like currently my thought is that these are $800 cards. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm insane. But the one that sold for $300 on eBay seems crazy low to me. When I see a thing, I'm like, oh, I would have bought that. That means the cards are low in my opinion. I don't buy expensive non-reserve list Magic cards. I don't really buy reserve lists. I trade for stuff. Diabolic Intent. I don't know. 3 boxes left, everyone. I mean, we're rooting for 2 now. Is that what we're doing? Door to nothingness. George of the Jungle. George of the Jungle. Watch out for that tree. That was a great movie. What was that movie? Like, what was that movie even about? That was a wild one. Did he get hit in the head or something like that? Why was he a jungle? I was watching a TCG packaging critique and saw you were live. Huh, that's a weird video for somebody to randomly be watching. Serialized Mox Amber. I like you. Nico, I like you, my friend. Let's go. Bonesaw. Howling Mine. Rexing Revoker. This is way more fun than opening packs by yourself watching TV. Also, I can't quit. This is good accountability. Because you won't let me quit. You won't let me be like, all right, guys, I'm done for the night. Without finishing all the boxes. Josh, I'm not sending you the box. That comes from George. I broke even on our bet. Sadly. Platoon dispenser. Oh, sorry, everyone. I'm tired. The question is, do I scan the cards tonight? The answer is I have to. Lily's sell for 22. That's low. I was off. I was off by that. It was real close to 6. Josh was, for a while there, it was like we were both right in the middle. I think at the official time of our bet, it was almost identically in the middle. Josh beat me by like $1, I think. Where's the Silex? Seems pretty good. The Bobble? Worm Coil. Prow. Static Strategist. Numerous Wow, go to sleep, my friend. Rest up. I gotta hang with my kids tomorrow. That's why I gotta get this scanned in, because I'm not gonna have time tomorrow to scan in. So like I gotta do it. I might not do all the rares, but I'm gonna get all the mythics. I'll probably do all the rares. Probably just go for it. Let me just get it done. It's done. I have to think about it. Well, you have to be on time tomorrow. Yeah. Who cares? Thanks, James. 1 week, all of these cards will be bulk. Wow, that's a hot take, my friend. What's up, Gary? That's a hot take. All these cards will be bulk. That is a hot. I hope not. I'll be broke. Yeah, we just pulled a sculpting steel, 50 of 500. Then early today, I pulled a Blackblade Reforged. We worked for it though. It did not come easy. Some people gave up on us. Looking at you, fastest tortoise in the world. I hope he comes back tomorrow and is like, dang it. He literally was like, all right, guys, I gotta go to bed. See ya. And like, not 12 seconds later. This is box 25 right now that we are opening. We got 2 left. Well, no, this is box 26. No, this is box 27. Yeah. This is box 27. We have 2 left that we're going to open. Total of 29 or something like that. I don't know. That's around there. Ooh, find yourself a hot girl, everyone. Hide user. Boom, get out of here. Already got a hot girl. Self-assembler, Howling Mine. Well of Lost Dreams. How you liking Cryptic, my friend? Titania. Mystic Forge. Art's incredible. Gameplay's fun. All right, everyone. 2 boxes left. Just 2 boxes left. We had so much fun together. I don't want it to end. I think a number 1 is going to be more than 1,500. Honestly, I don't know. I will be disappointed. I won't. Listen. I won't sell these cards for $300. For $300, I'll just keep them, to be honest with you. Like, maybe it's just that, like, I want the cards to be worth that much more than that, but I know a lot of people who are in a similar boat that think that they're going to be expensive cards. I would think a number 1 of a lot of these, there's only 500 number 1. It's only 500. That's not a lot of cards. Magic's a big game. Lots of people, lots of collectors. I think we're dealing with expensive stuff here. Like the red neon ink card is currently selling for $1,600. More serialized than neons. I do, probably. Yeah, certainly. But neon is also neon's a different card because it's not really an iconic card that people want to collect or want to have. It's just a card that's rare. These are iconic, they're unique, and they're special. So like that means something in my book, at least. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'll admit it if I was wrong. I'll just be like straight up, I thought they'd be worth more, but I won't sell my serial cards that low. Oh yeah, there are only 63 number 1s. That was stupid. I'm sorry. It's 140. I'm tired. Listen, there's people who want Magic cards right now. I know like people are negative towards Magic, but the vast majority of the Magic community is not on the internet. Like, ooh, Helm of the Host. That's a cool one. My shop, the people who are in my shop don't really care about the online whinings of Magic. I don't hear that from a local level. Online, I get it. I hear it. Reddit's like that. Comment sections are very negative. But like, people are excited for the set. People are excited to play it and to collect it. Those are not the same people that are spending $1,000 on cards, though. These foil retro artifacts, you can buy them on the link. There's probably most of them up there already from the set boosters. Support the channel. Grab some singles. Ship them out to you this weekend. Myself and my employees. My employee. I love that card. I think the artwork of that card's gorgeous. Good effect too. 2 costs for non-creature spells to cost 1 less. Good card. I approve in the trenches. Worm coil. Oh, double serialized. Oh, that's a bad one. Oh, that's a bad one. Hey, it's a double serialized though. Heck yeah. Woo. There we go. Number 465. Oh, that's pretty good. Heck yeah. All right, so 2 serialized in the case. Both from the same sub case. Now, this is where things get very particular. This is where things get very interesting. We have 1 box left. If we hit 3 from the same, if we hit 3 from the same sub case, that's the second time I've heard of that happening, which 2 is not enough sample size. I get it. But man, if these are clumped, that's a big deal. I cannot wait to see this last box. So sub case. So the master case is sealed, and then this is a sub case. Six collector boxes. So master case is 24. What's up, Martin from Amsterdam? Martin, I got a call. It's not Amsterdam, but I got a call today from Germany. I was like, who was calling me from Germany? It was a spam call. I'm going to be super intrigued here because technically speaking, what is this? 72. So 4 times 72. How many packs is that? $288 packs. So we should get at 1%, we should get 3. If it was 1%, we get around 3 per master case. So if we get 3 in a sub case, then that could mean, hypothetically, that the serialized cards are clumped in a sub case, and then if you opened 1, you would be like, hey, I'm going to open the rest of that sub case. So I am intrigued now. I'm intrigued. I hope you are too. I think you are, because you're sticking around. You haven't left. If you didn't think it was possible, you would not stick around. Because we pulled the good stuff. All right, so this is the last box, everyone. The first 3 boxes on the stream were from a loose case, sub case, of which I pulled one serialized card. So that kind of says no, that's not the case, to be honest. This will be the one. Interesting. Interesting box. No, that doesn't mean that. If the singles sell well, I'll buy more cases next week, but I'll put a lot of work in this week. I don't really feel like opening more packs next week. I'm exhausted. It's been a busy week. Been a busy week. My wife's been working a lot this week, so I've been all day with the kids, like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. till like after bedtime, and then I make the content, and then I do the stuff for the shop, and then I've been going to bed at like 2 or 3. It's been a busy week. Joy. It's been fun. Just been busy. So next week I'm probably gonna take some time off of trying to sell product. No shattered glass on the stream. I pulled 2 shattered glass so far. One on a video I did a while ago. No shattered glass on the stream, which is wild. That's the story here. That's the story. Certainly makes me not want to sell right now for this shattered glass. Man, those are rare. Oh no, you got COVID. Bam got COVID. Got laid off. I'm sorry, my friend. I hate to hear that. I wish you and your family the best. Hope we get that figured out quickly. Ooh, the Dragon Engine, another foil in that. Hope we get that figured out quickly, my friend. Spending my severance on more cardboard. Oh, don't make any mistakes, man. Don't overextend. There's more to it than cardboard. All right, halfway through the box. Oh, gosh, I want this to be. I'm not gonna lie, I want the Serialized to be clumped. I want to be the guy that figures that out. Selfishly, I guess I don't actually want the Serialized to be clumped. That would kind of make it hard to sell boxes, to be honest. Play Champion. That would make it difficult for boxes to move, because then, I don't know, if you didn't pull one, I don't know. Or I don't know what that would do. I honestly don't know how that would affect the market. Be interesting. Scrap trawler. Yeah. Every time I get one of those, I think it's going to be serialized now. The addiction to opening because of this stuff is so real. Tiana's Command. All right, chat. 4 packs left. We've come to close. Sorry, to the end of our time here together. I just want to say it's been a pleasure. It's been a joy to hang out with you on stream. Thank you for those of you who have been here for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. If you're watching tomorrow and you're here, it means a lot to me that you would ever click on my videos and spend time with me and let me talk to you. That means a lot to me. It's an honor to make content, and it's an honor, even more of an honor, to make content that anybody would watch, whether that's 5 people or 20 or 30. So thank you so much, and you rock. And let's pull another Serialized for you. Just remember, be kind to the people around you. It's the only thing you can control. You can't control anything else in your life. The only thing you get to interact, the only thing you get to control is the attitude of which you treat other people. Gilded Lotus. You can't control how much money you make. You can work hard. You can do things, but it's all out of your control. The only thing that you can control is how you interact and how you treat other people. Nobody can take that away from you. So be kind to the people around you, and Just remember, there's more to life than serialized cards, but it's fun to pull them. It's a good time. We got 2. That's pretty good. We got 2 serialized cards. We end with a double mythic. 2 serialized, no shattered glass. We pulled 0 shattered glass in this box opening, but we did pull a sculpting steel and a Jalum tome. Interesting. So it'll be really interesting to see where these values go over the next couple of weeks with these. Hope you'll check in on the channel, hit subscribe. Remember to be kind to people around you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you had fun. I'm listing all these singles at cavdainsmarket.com. I will pin it in the comment section as well. If you're looking for singles this weekend, I should be at TCG Player Low pretty much all weekend, making sure that we move through a lot of these singles. So I hope I'll be shipping some stuff to you. If not, I hope you still have a great day. Thank you for being here, and be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.